I don't think I've ever covered Sean Zattel or any of his interviews. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't remember. But I do know that Tiger Johnson, yo he cubrido Tiger Johnson before. If you remember, he was the one that probably ended Nico Flash's career. Vamos a estar, hablar sincero, sinceramente. Yo creo que él terminó la carrera de Nico Flash. But a lot of people don't understand is that Tiger Johnson is a really solid prospect, ¿verdad? Bien sólido. And Sean said, did an interview with him recently, just like in today or yesterday, or whatever. But he released it like as of this video I'm taping it. That's when he released it, or the day before. I can't remember. But I cut it up to the part where he's talking about Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis. We're gonna look at that video, and he has interesting insight because he sparred both men and both fighters. So he has interesting retrospective views about both guys. So we're gonna break that down. But first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping interest in this video. If you're also subscribed, thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hype, do all the good things. Thank you for supporting the channel. As of late, I really, really, really appreciate it. So, what did he have to say? What did Tiger Johnson have to say? He talked about his. Oh, by the way, Sean's information and that video is linked down below. What did he say? What did he have to say? About the whole situation. Sean asks him. I cut it up just to get that part, but the whole video, also talks about Tiger Johnson's upcoming fight. If you want to kind of like go and listen to that, I would encourage you to be a Tiger Johnson fan. Now let's go.
How many rounds have you been sparring in this camp the last month or two with Xander Zayas?
It was other sparring partners there, so he had other sparring partners. So I was doing like 6, like 5 to 6 with him.
So I hear the Philly accent. I hear what people were saying about Boots, but that's not what I was talking about with Boots. They said that he was trying to be like Floyd in a way, in the words he was choosing, and in the way he was using the sentences. That's what I was meaning. But anyway, you can see here that he's asking, okay, él estaba, tú sabes, guanteando a Xander. Not only to help him get ready for Boots, but he's getting Tiger ready for his fight July 4th. So that's why he was there.
Yeah, I was down there for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think I was down there for like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
And you mean like 5 or 6 at a time, or all together?
All together.
Oh, so just about 6 rounds over 3 weeks with Xander?
Oh no, I'm not all together, but like each sparring session, it'd be like 5 or 6 rounds. Yeah.
Right. So how was the work?
So he sparred him quite a lot. Él guanteó con él mucho tiempo, 2 o 3 semanas. Cada vez que guanteaba con él, it was 5 to 6 rounds. So that was good work. That was a lot of work.
Man, good man. I think a lot of people was counting him out because he's so much younger than Boots. You know what I mean? But Xander can fight too, man. You know what I mean? Like he's strong. He got good hand speed. Feet work. I feel like a lot of people don't really credit his feet work. Give him enough credit on his. He's real good at like positioning. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man. Like,
and that's what Xander was saying, that he was gonna basically frustrate Boots porque él tiene todas las cosas que Boots tiene, dice Xander. So Tiger is kind of telling you he has fast hands, he has good power, but his best overall thing that he took away from Xander is that he has great feet, great footwork, and that's how he controls the distance. He gets in and out. But I will caution you to watch that Abbas Barrao fight, especially the rounds towards the end where it got kind of heavy. He got hit a lot. Xander got hit a lot.
I think this is one of those fights where it's like it fuck around and be like fight of the year.
And that's what I've been saying. Yo siempre he dicho que esta pelea va a ser bien dura, bien rápida, y también maybe it's an instant classic, right? It's gonna be a fast fight, a hard fight, not a blow up in either direction. I think it's gonna be a close fight, and that's what he's saying too.
How is his counterpunching ability?
Counterpunching, he has good distance control. You know what I mean? And
good distance.
He has good timing too. So
yeah.
I had to be on my shit with him. You know what I mean? So he's a very good counterpuncher. You know what I mean? It was times where like we both countering each other, like we both like missing, like we both like having like moments where we just like both like oh shit, you know what I mean? But
So now, if that's the case, do you put Tiger Johnson on the level of Boots? And because if Tiger Johnson's able to make, Xander kind of like, oh, wait a minute now. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, tiene que escuchar bien, right? So I'm just saying, I know it's sparring, but it's information, right? Maybe all you people who are putting money up, it's just information, right?
yeah, man, Xander could fight.
Well, I think was it him that reached out to you? Hey, I need the work because the speed that you bring to the table, like a Jaron Ennis, and the talent overall. Like I would think from his perspective, you're one of the best guys he could have called to get preparation. Is that how that went down?
Yeah, Xander and his whole team is like family. Like we got the same.
So remember, okay, and that's what Sean is saying the right thing, right? It's actually saying a factual thing. Las manos de Tiger, the Tiger's hands are very fast, and he has really good pop. Él tiene poder también, una pegada. So calling him to give him work for this fight is like Sean said, it's actually a smart move because he can give him that Philly look. You know what I'm saying? And those hand speeds and all of that, and making him kind of flinch, right? And be on his P's and Q's. So good work.
Nutritionist, me and Xander been knowing each other since we was young and amateurs. You know what I mean? So,
Real close
I feel
friends.
like just certain stuff that because he had different sparring partners for different, different stuff. So like for me, it was like for like just the speed, the movement, stuff.
So Xander was bringing in different guys that do different things, and he had the speed challenge. Oh, escuchan bien. So I think, and I'm telling you, in that camp, I don't know yet, but it had to be a southpaw. Un zurdo tenía que estar ahí, right? Because that's what he does. He switches, right? So he had to prepare for that. Interesting, right? If you know what you're listening for.
Stuff like that. So I was able, and I was able to help him. Man, like it was actually like I was kind of flattered that like they asked me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shit, hell yeah.
Now you have experience with Jaron too. So based on the rounds you've sparred with Jaron and with Xander, do you feel like and you could share your prediction whether you want to or not, but do you feel like you know exactly what's going to happen in this fight? You have a very good idea of how their styles are going to play out on June 27th?
I actually don't.
And I think he's saying that because he's friendly with one, almost family with another. Claro que él no va a decir que este va a ganar contra este. Yo sé lo que va a pasar o suceder con esta pelea. He doesn't know. I mean, I know what he feels in his bones, but he's not going to reveal that here because he's friends with both and really close with Xander. So he's not going to say that. And he just, they're helping each other. So he's not going to say that. But I think he kind of knows. I think he has an idea of who's going to win. I'm not saying it's either Xander or Boots, but I think
I really don't. Like, in my opinion, man, like, I feel like it's really going to boil down to the coaching and the game plan.
And that's what I think so too. Yo creo que la esquina va a ser bien importante. I think the corner is going to be really important in this fight also, making sure the fighter stays focused and not gas out and keep on the game plan or switch the game plan if things don't go their way.
And the preparation, you know what I mean? Like who's in better shape? Who can stay composed, you know what I mean?
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like who, you know what I mean? Like
Barclays Center is gonna be rocking, and that goes more for, I think, if the fight starts to get a little out of hand, it's more for Boots to stay composed because that Barclays Center might start getting crazy, because it's gonna be mostly Zayas fans there. So entonces él va a tener que comportarse más tranquilo, and trying to weather that storm both inside and outside the ring with the roaring.
Stick to the game plan, and I think this is gonna be I really believe this is gonna be a crazy ass fight.
Could you compare their power a little bit, the two of them? Who's the better puncher?
It's kind of hard to say for real because I sparred Boots when I was at 140. You know what I mean? So I was a lot smaller, and then and then I'm smaller than Xander too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
It's kind of really hard to say. They both strong, shit. You know what I mean? So
So right there, le dice que es un empate. He's saying basically that they even with power, and that's interesting. Eso es interesante porque es verdad. Tiger Johnson era 140, he was 140, and he was also smaller than Xander. So presumably 147, 140 when he's fighting, 147 now sparring. So it's kind of the same thing. Like he's saying, I can't really feel the difference between the both of them. I don't know if he's being friendly. No sé si está haciendo, tú sabes, manteniendo su amistad con Xander, but maybe he's saying the truth. Maybe it's not as crazy as I think it is, right? The difference. Maybe they're pretty much equal. A lo mejor están en empate. I mean, él aguanté a los dos, so I don't know.
I feel like, man, they both strong. Like I can't never really say who's stronger than who.
Well, I gotta ask you, man. A lot of people in the box now. You and Rohan Polanco are side by side in the IBF and the WBC.
That's where the interview ends. Polanco es otra cosa que vamos a hablar un día de esto, because es una pelea buena. But listen, guys, he's not wrong. He's not saying the wrong things, and it's interesting because he's saying that he couldn't pick who's the stronger guy. So have we been overblowing, and overhyping Boots' power? And maybe, because Xander doesn't have the killer instinct, maybe he's just as powerful, he just uses it different. A lo mejor la pegada es comparable. Posiblemente, es posible. It's possible. I don't think it's impossible. But it's more probable that Boots is stronger, at least with the punch. But anyway, let me know below what do you think about Tiger Johnson saying that he doesn't know who wins. He doesn't know actually who has the better punch, because he's sparred both. And about the footwork is underappreciated of Xander Zayas. I think this is going to be a great fight, and we're going to keep going all the way up to fight night, analyzing everything we can, because we have to hype this fight up. We have to make it a biggest event of the year. But anyway, let me know below, guys, what do you think about this video? And shout out to Sean Sattel. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and I'm out. Peace.